What's up, guys? I am at SEMA in Las Vegas, and I had to stop by Dometic because these guys pretty much are the kings of refrigerators at this show. Introduce yourself to the world and tell us what you got, man.
My name's Matt. I'm here with Dometic, and today we have a couple really cool new products to talk about. We'll be launching in early 2019. Right here behind me, first thing you're going to see is this special edition CFX 75. This is all black. They're only going to make 750 of these. It's going to be a really limited production run.
Cool.
You get this just really, awesome new look to it. Blacked out logos. You have your special edition name plate on there as well. So only, again, 750 of them. And also new kind of neural handle as well. And sitting next to it is the new PLB40 portable lithium battery.
Ooh, that's big.
Absolutely. So it's a 14-pound lithium iron phosphate battery, 40 amp hour capacity, designed to run the fridges for a long weekend, no problem.
So how long can you run this with this?
So the fridges generally are going to pull less than an amp an hour. So with a 40 amp hour rating, estimation is, you can easily go through the long weekend without having any problems.
That's nice.
It also allows you to charge the battery off of the vehicle. Because it's lithium iron, it's a more stable, more power dense option. So it can be charged off a 12 volt or solar really easily. On the back here, you have your AC port for your home outlet, so it charges in 5 hours off of a 110 outlet.
Oh, nice.
Or the Anderson plug there, so you can charge that from the vehicle directly or from a solar panel.
Cool. How much is this gonna sell for, by the way? I know there's probably guys watching this video right now going, I want that right now.
Absolutely. So it's gonna retail for around $850.
Okay.
It's a good option if you're looking and considering a dual battery kit for a vehicle, or if you have multiple four-wheel drive vehicles and you're moving your fridge between them. It's easy to throw it in there. Or say you have a smaller fridge and you're looking to, not necessarily camp right next to your vehicle. You're gonna be able to take the fridge out of the truck, put it next to the campsite, take the battery with you, and have it powered there at the same time.
That's smart.
It's a nice new offering. It's definitely new for the overland market. There have been products like this in Australia for a little while as well. This is a kind of new version of what some folks from down there are going to be familiar with. But for us in the States, it's kind of a new concept. Then over here next to us, we have a new line of fridges as well. So the CFX units have been available for a while now. That's the one that everyone knows and loves. These are just a new addition. It's called the CFF line. While the CFX have the Wi-Fi app and the USB port and a lot of technology built in, we can look at this as a more bare bones option for someone who wants a really rock solid fridge, but doesn't need those little extra accessories. We have a 35 liter version and a 45 liter version. One of the really cool things is in a small compact size, you get the side open lids from both sides.
Oh, that's cool.
And also the lid comes off super easy.
I like that.
Works great for people with forerunners, things with limited overhead space. So you'll be able to pop the lid off really quickly, get into it, pop the lid back on.
Nice.
All the same electronics, the 3-level battery protection system integrated as well. Goes down to 0 degrees. Operates just like everything you would expect from Dometic.
What kind of ballpark prices are we looking at on these things, roughly?
You'll be looking again in the $850 and up from there.
Okay. Going from this to obviously your top of the line.
Absolutely. The CFX lines, in the equivalent sizes, you're going to see about a $150 difference between this line and that line.
Cool. Right on. Let's tell the guys who don't know what they're looking at here. What is this?
So the TRD Pro is definitely the top of the line forerunner that's available. It comes with all the electronic crawl control information inside of it. We've built it all out with the C4 fabrication products, everything from their front hidden winch bumper, side rails, and their new rear tire carrier. We have brand new Firestone wheels on Firestone tires on VTX wheels, front runner roof rack, front runner rooftop tent as well.
And of course, let's take a look at the back.
You gotta see the back. That's probably my favorite part.
Yeah, you got all your gear in the back. C4. Yeah, these guys are. That's cool. I saw these guys outside as well. C4.
Yeah, so this is a brand new setup.
On the back of the
And we have a full goose gear setup inside.
Oh,
so
nice.
2 kitchen drawers, pull-out fridge slide, and a pull-out stove underneath it.
So sorry.
On top of the goose gear platforms, you have your tie-down points. Allows you to make sure you can secure your soft goods. Essentially, it's ready to go anywhere.
Nice. And which exact fridge is this in here that's fitting in the 4Runner? For the guys who have a 4Runner who want to know.
This is a 40. This is the CFX 40W.
It'll hold a 35 or a 40.
Oh, okay. Awesome. Cool. And goose gear, that's the stuff that you can configure yourself, right? For the most part?
Yeah, so Brian at Goose Gear's come up with this really awesome solution. A lot of it's modular and a lot of it can be customized based on the configuration that you would like to have personally. So you could run just the fridge cubby, you could run just the drawers. We've seen 4Runners that have just one big wide drawer and a sleeping platform. It's a really unique option for folks who want that organization, want to make sure that their stuff is secure, and want the really awesome clean look, but also need it to function perfectly well as well. So nice and smooth, nice and easy.
And I like this too, the C4 products here. I mean, that's really smart stuff. It takes advantage of every single square inch of this rear end.
Yeah, so you have your tire on one side, got your roto packs, your max tracks, your high lift jack, all on the other swing out. Got your ladder on the back as well if you need to get up to the roof rack.
That's probably the beefiest ladder I've seen around at this show. That's awesome. Cool.
Yeah, and then next to us here, we have the full line of the CFX fridges. So starting at the 28 liter up the top, going all the way down to the 95 liter. 8 different options in total between the CFX line.
Is this the biggest one you guys make?
Yes, so there's uses the same footprint. You could either do it as a 95 liter dual zone or a 100 liter single compartment.
Wow, that's cool. You know what, I think I actually saw this last year, right? You guys
so the CFX line's been available for a couple years now. The new scheme in the black and the gray, it's about a year old. Previous versions of those would have been blue and gray.
Cool. What am I looking at over there?
So it's some of the roto-molded coolers as well.
This is yours? These are your guys'?
Yeah, so Dometic makes all sorts of products.
I didn't even know you guys did this. Talk about this, because I know there's guys interested in these as well.
It's just another good option if you know, for us here in this market, we're talking about the mobile cooling options. Ice can be a pain sometimes, but if you're necessarily looking for something that's tried and true as well, it's a really good option for the roto-molded cooler. Again, there's quite a few of these on the market, but Dometic knows a lot about refrigeration. This is their entry into that space. They've had these for a little while as well.
I actually like that you guys are doing this as well for the guys that don't want, you know, all the electronics. They just want to go old school. You guys offer that too. That is great.
Absolutely. I like to joke that you know, easily keep your food in a fridge, but sometimes if you're fishing or things like that, you need to keep anything a little gamey. Ice is kind of hard to beat when
that's true. Yeah, keep it simple, right?
This is really here to talk about what makes the CFX different than other fridge freezers on the market. The variable motor speed optimization system that the CFX has is really unique, and that is because Dometic manufactures the compressor that is in this unit itself. So they're able to integrate the knowledge and everything that they've learned from the RV world, the trailer world, with the refrigeration and the air conditioning units and things like that they've built. The VMSO system is one of a kind, and it allows the compressor to run at different speeds as it's needed. That in turn makes it more efficient because it's not going to be overshooting its target temperature. You can see on the graph here, basically the green line is the electrical draw. So as it tries to reach its target temperature, it speeds up, and as it gets closer to its target temperature, it starts winding down the motor. That little trick in itself is what gives these that less than an amp an hour.
Less than an amp an hour. That's pretty efficient. Man, that's amazing. So much better than running one of these in your hair.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. It's kind of amazing that, like, how much these draw and how much these halogen light bulbs draw. When we turn all this on in the morning here, at the end of the day, all these iPhones track how much power these are drawing. It's crazy. You definitely see why you're supposed to turn your halogen lights off at home.
Absolutely. What do we got up here in the front?
So up here in the front, we've got a nice little example of the different size groups that we have of the CFX line. and we've built this display to talk about the three of the ambassadors that the Dometic team has, and what they take with them, who should be taking different size fridges, to kind of help explain the concept that you can fit so much more food in these because you don't need to waste space on ice.
Yeah, that's true.
So we've got everyone from Johnny, the NorCal family, and Jillian. They all run different size fridges because they do different things. They stay out for different periods of time. And then we did this really cool thing. It's kind of fun. Is we took their favorite meals when they go camping and brought them here to the show, so we can show folks that these aren't, wasting space on ice. That you can have your fresh, ripe avocados and your ice cold beer all at the same time.
Yeah, that's probably, to me, the biggest selling point is the space. No more ice taking up space.
Absolutely. So you gain about 60% more capacity inside these fridges than you would with the equivalent ice chest. You also save about 2/3 the weight as well.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Ice is heavy and it adds up real quick.
And here's that dual zone you were talking about.
So in dual zone, you can set the compartments to individual temperatures as well. So you could have this at -8, and you could have this at 34. You would have ice cream on one side, all your perishables, salad on the other side.
That's awesome. I love this. I have 3 kids, and when we go camping, this would be a hit right here, having ice cream.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's really hard to beat. Long day in Moab.
Yeah.
100 degrees out. Ice cream sandwiches on the trail.
Yeah, that's awesome.
You guys will be able to see the new CFF line and the new PLB battery early 2019. Find them in your dealers locally or online.
All right, so before we end this video then, if you guys want to learn more about you, what's your website?
Dometic.com.
Pretty simple stuff.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Thanks a lot, man.
Absolutely. Thanks for coming by.
All right, guys, so there you have it. That was Dometic, full booth interview. I hope you guys are impressed, because I know I am. I'm going to have to get my hands on some of this stuff, because Overland Expo is coming up next May, and hopefully we'll get one of these in my rig when I finally build mine up. I have to decide which one I'm going to go with, man. There's so many to choose from. So much stuff. Check them out. Dometic.